So, I think I've cracked this lighting caper now. It seems quite good. You can see my face. You can see what I'm saying. You can see what I'm jabbering on about. Anyway, turns out, a fucking spot on my head. Bit of rain on screen. Right then, yeah, it turns out as of Monday, West Yorkshire's going into Tier 3. Oh, Tier's alright. Still get yourself to work though. Just don't be doing anything else but going to work. Going to work and back. Yeah. Thing is, you can see they've been tightening things up at work, if you will. Things have been a bit slack lately. You know. People are somewhat reluctant to adopt the new, to take on board the new regimen of pandemic. You know, we're 8 months into this shit now, but people are still, well, I don't know, I don't think that's get your fucking face covering on. Stop fucking about. Stop congregating in fucking groups. Go on with your work. I mean, employees are loving it. You know. Stop congregating in groups, yakking, and get some fucking work done. Yeah. It's ideal. It's an ideal plan. It's an ideal plan as far as the ruling elite are concerned. There you go. It's all of West Yorkshire. We've no Andy Burnham character like Greater Manchester. Oh yeah, well, we want some more money. It's not fair. We're not going to fucking do. It's like pulling teeth in a way, you know. Us prepping end of the world doommongers, tinfoil hat wearing fucking mental cases that I count myself amongst. We've been looking forward to this for decades. I don't say decades lightly. As I say in one of my previous vids, I mentioned a book by a chap called Ken Alibek, Biohazard, a Russian bloke who worked for the Russian bioweapons program, and I read that in early 90s. I'd read an article years prior to that in a magazine about it's now called CBRN, chemical, biological, CBRN, chemical, biological, radiological and nuclear. But it used to be called NBC, nuclear, biological and chemical protocols and that. And I think I was still at school when I read it. Because I remember laying in my bed thinking, fucking hell, that's not good. If somebody wants you dead with that shit, you're fucking dead. You can put your suit, you can put your noddy suit on, as they used to call it. Because back then it was the S6 and the Mark III, green, olive, over the head smock was the NBC suit. Now it's like a zip-up thing. It's quite a lot more. It's more practical, if you will. Although the old smock in itself's more practical. I don't know if you're... But the S6 respirator, yeah, that's it. That's one that was worn by SES when they went into Iranian embassy siege. and it went to the S10. I have an S10. Yeah. Got it at a local surplus shop. That's now long since shut. But it's now the GSR, the General Service Respirator, which apparently it's alright, but it's a bit shit. Avon make the S10 and the S6. Oh, there may have been a few companies made the S6, but they made the S10. You can still buy kind of a version of, well, you can't as a civilian, but Avon have sort of upped the game. They make a respirator that's kind of similar to the Scott GSR, and it's just better. But it was probably more expensive than the Scott GSR. I don't think Scott as a company actually exists. The YouTube channel, Weapons and Stuff 96. He's got all the details on his channel. He did a a vid about it actually. He's probably done several about it. I might revisit them. Oh yeah. But yeah, if you want the actual proper figures and the facts and the thread to the needle, go to his channel.